Here's HealthWise with Karen McKay.
The Christmas rush can leave devastating injuries in the kitchen, whether your family gathering will be large or small over the holidays. Dr. John Griswold, trauma surgeon and Texas Tech physician, says 2 words could save a life or prevent a lifelong injury: slow down. Dr. John Griswold says the #1 cause of residential fires in this country is cooking.
First of all, don't leave the kitchen when something's cooking on the stovetop. Don't leave the house when the turkey's in the oven, and check on the turkey regularly. You know, some people probably think that that's safe to do, but it's not, and it just only takes a second for a problem to happen.
And even though Christmas is for kids, he says the kitchen is not, especially during a family gathering when there are likely more people in the kitchen with more going on, which is why so many holiday injuries come from the kitchen. He says these reminders are important.
Making sure that knife handles don't hang over the counter, making sure that the electrical cords to some electrical appliance that's involved with cooking doesn't hang down where it can get tripped over and snagged and pulled down, or a child can grab it.
He says pot handles should be turned into the stove, or a small child could reach up and pull on that and end up covered in scalding water.
Because our burned children numbers go way up during the holidays too, which is really, really sad.
And one more thing, Dr. Griswold says, never throw flour or water on a frying pan that has caught fire. It's better to keep a fire extinguisher handy, of course, or if the blaze is small, he says you can smother it with a really thick towel. Otherwise, leave the house and call 911.